When a student logs into a new online course, they are often met with a wall of links, folders, and text. Without a clear starting point, they spend their first hours just trying to figure out how to navigate to week one. That early digital confusion directly causes an influx of unnecessary "where do I find the syllabus" emails. It also creates immediate frustration, which increases the likelihood that a student will drop the course before the first assignment is due. Quality Matters Standard 1 provides a methodical framework to solve this. It is a 9-point checklist designed to engineer a comprehensive course overview and introduction, ensuring every learner knows what to do from minute one. This diagram shows the 4 raw materials you need to gather before building this introduction. You need an empty LMS shell, a finalized syllabus, a professional photo of yourself, and the exact URLs for your institution's current policies. Organizing these materials clearly removes learner anxiety. By structuring that first impression, you build a stable foundation that allows students to focus entirely on academic success. Look at this interface. Substandard 1.1 requires you to build a dedicated module explicitly titled "Start Here" or "Welcome." It serves as the undisputed point of entry and must contain a numbered checklist of initial tasks for the first few days. A frequent error in course design is assuming students possess the innate digital literacy to navigate your specific layout. You must provide explicit instructions on exactly where to find assignments and how to check grades. This flowchart visualizes Substandard 1.2. Students need a roadmap showing how the semester will unfold. You must provide a comprehensive course map or a detailed visual schedule that outlines your thematic units from start to finish. Alongside that visual schedule, you must state the overarching purpose of the course. Explain what the students will learn and why the subject exists, moving beyond a standard one-sentence catalog description. Providing a literal starting point and a clear structural map prevents students from getting lost in the interface before the academic work even begins. Next, we define how everyone will communicate. Substandard 1.3 requires you to establish strict boundaries through a dedicated communication policy page. You need to document your typical email response time, like within 24 hours on weekdays. You also must establish definitive netiquette rules outlining the expectations for professional peer-to-peer interaction in your discussion forums. For Substandard 1.4, your syllabus must integrate 2 sets of rules. You must outline your course-specific grading and late work policies, and you must provide links to overarching institutional policies, like the Student Code of Conduct. As shown on the right side of this screen, directing students to outdated or broken institutional web pages is a critical failure point. You must verify that links to vital resources like accessibility and disability services are current and functioning. Defining these explicit rules of engagement proactively protects your valuable time as an instructor and guarantees the student's academic rights are clearly documented. Before any coursework happens, you must establish strict technical and academic baselines so your students can actually participate. This matrix breaks down required hardware, software, and digital skills. Document needed tools like a webcam. If requiring third-party software, like a PDF reader, provide clear download links. Finally, state expected digital literacy skills, like navigating library databases, directly in the introduction. Substandard 1.7 covers academic readiness. You must explicitly list all prerequisite courses in the syllabus, or firmly state that no prior knowledge is required. Do not surprise students with a brand new, unannounced technological requirement midway through the semester. List everything they need on the first day. Establishing these requirements early ensures every student logging into your course actually possesses the tools required to compete. With technical requirements settled, we move to the human element. Standard 1 focuses on the critical need for instructor and learner introductions. Replace the dense, text-only academic CV with a welcoming profile. A warm photo and clear contact information establish your presence and make you approachable to your students. Next, deploy a low-stakes icebreaker discussion forum. This should be the very first activity the learners complete, allowing them to introduce themselves to their peers without the pressure of an academic grade. As the instructor, you need to model the expected behavior. Post the first welcoming reply in that forum to establish your presence and show students you are actively engaged. Humanizing the digital space turns a series of links into a place for active learning and peer connection. This checklist represents a fully populated, structurally sound Start Here module. You established clear navigation, set rules of engagement, defined baselines, and built a community. These 9 steps turn a blank LMS shell into a functional launchpad for your course content. This framework targets the specific points where students often get stuck. It replaces early confusion with immediate clarity on your rules, your tools, and your community. Take the time to audit your own digital courses against this 9-point checklist. The architecture of a quality course must be built before the teaching ever begins.